It's a dubious prospect. This lengthy silence is me navigating my way to the actual video. Here we are. Let's put the Tumblr ad, and then we will go on until we reach like the end of chapter 6, I think. That sounds like a good place to stop. Okay, Chronicles. Hey, my lad. Okay, that's all of the ads up. It might help if I'm actually looking at the screen instead of at the video, where shit is happening. Yeah, we're just going to do the rest of chapter 6 today, so it's not a long one. I'll put us in good stead for whenever we return to this game. I'm getting a bit valked out, but I want to kind of finish it before Valkyria Chronicles 4 comes out. Whenever that may be. It's coming out sometime in 2018, but who knows when. YouTube's algorithm for figuring out like what game it is I'm playing remains a wonder. This looks nothing like Dreamfall Chapters.
Is there something you need?
I'm not gonna... Our army is always engaging us at the Ipsyria urban area. It's not new.
Op details are as follows.
Will this city look exactly like every other city in this game, though? That's the question.
That's all. Vannergan, move out.
I've really been craving like a giant mecha game lately, but there literally aren't any. There's like Zone of the Enders, which is, I mean, I couldn't get into it the one time I played it. And there's Armored Core, which
the Jutland army attacked the former
very
kingdom
bare
of Rhodes
bones.
by way of Ipsyria, and
Like,
went
not
on
much
to
of a story,
destroy
not
the old
any
capital.
cutscenes really. And that's it, it's just those two and like the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games. Which is useless to me because I haven't seen most Gundam series.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, this looks identical to every other city we've fought in.
Let's do this. Enemy
I'll
sight.
show you how to fight.
Open fire. You ready for this?
Caught us unawares.
Cover me.
Terribly sorry.
Let's end Cover this. Me. Now I'm gonna attack. Who's next? I'm gonna attack.
Fierce.
Let's go.
Out of my way.
Burn them all. Think about it. I'm gonna attack. So weak. Soldier. Commander
The
down.
tides are turning. Terribly sorry.
Take the offensive. Who's next? I'm not retreating. We go. You ready? What are you looking at? Try done. Eat this.
You should have studied us.
Also, apparently this chapter is called Defeat, so I'm guessing that it's not going to go well for our intrepid heroes? I don't know if we'd even call them intrepid heroes.
Leave
Power
it to
comes
me.
from within.
They're not really like heroes or villains
Who's next?
or intrepid. They're just people who happen to be here where we're playing them.
You ready? Take this.
Oh, here we go. And the invasion of Mugen was failed because the Judgment forces couldn't figure out how to actually get to where they were fucking going.
Tango's the horn. End this. Who's next?
In the name of
Going
Jetland.
our way.
Terribly sorry.
Let's get it on. Get lost. All right. Who's next?
In the name of
Leave it to me.
Jetland.
Let's begin the lesson.
Taste my blade.
Don't underestimate a soldier. On a search. Who's next? Let's get it on.
Begin the lesson.
No way.
I won't go easy.
All right. Don't be so serious. Leave it to
I'm
me.
in the zone.
Commander down. Burn them all. This isn't good. Who's next? Commander.
Let's begin the lesson.
All right.
Power comes from within. Onward to victory.
Commander down. Get it on.
I'm guessing those big red things on our mini-map are tanks. Well, I say tanks. Giant scorpions.
In the name of justice.
Alright. Don't be so sorry. I'm not done yet. Underestimate a soldier! You're so weak! Come with me! Yes.
I'll show you.
Come with me!
Let me in your ears.
Come on, don't be so serious.
Taste my blade.
Stay away.
Don't look away.
Don't underestimate a soldier! Ready? Come with me!
Constant vigilance.
Come on, don't be so serious. Come with me!
Oh no, those things are like flags that we need to
Don't look
take
away.
out for dubious reasons.
I'll show you how a real man fights! Think about it! Don't underestimate a soldier! You ready? All right,
I'll show
let's
you
do
what I
this.
Yeah, it's meaningless taking of territory.
This looks easy enough. Up the fire! Ready, bonus!
Be gone.
It serves a point in Valkyria Chronicles 1.
Let me in your ears.
I won't go easy.
Something's coming. Come with me! Come with me!
Give him the lesson.
Come with me! Come on, don't be so serious.
Stay alert.
Underestimate a soldier!
Be gone. This will settle it.
Enough! You ready? Something's coming. Leave it to me!
From within.
Come on, don't be so serious. Get lost! Who's next? Commander down. Keep it up! Come on in! Enough retreat! Who's next? Commander down. Underestimate a soldier! On a search. We've got it! This is happening. Who's
Their
next?
numbers are rising.
Commander down. Don't be so serious. On a search.
Constant vigilance.
Something's coming. Come with me.
Constant vigilance.
Come with me. Underestimate a soldier. Something's coming. Don't be so serious.
Constant vigilance.
Get it on! Light him up, damage! Ready for this? Cover me!
There's a vacuum in my dirt stuff there. Sorry.
Farewell.
I'm beating up these tanks isn't very compelling. I'm just making a to-do list in my head of it. Do it. Vacuum under the desk. Buy milk.
I'm not retreating. Who's next?
Colour in like line art.
Sorry.
Wait, is that the end of the mission?
Enemy reinforcements. They've got tanks, and they're already storming the inner city.
Understood. Let's handle that first. Move out.
Onward to victory.
Down goes the Lord. I'll murderize.
Ooh, the backup tank
Begin the
squad.
lesson.
I feel so flattered.
This isn't good. Who's next? Let's take them out. They're no match for us.
See, Valkyria Chronicles 1, and I hope Valkyria Chronicles 4 too, had
Begin the lesson.
like strategy involved. It was a like Fire Emblem strategy game. This is just hit the big metal thing until it stops moving, and everything is a damage sponge.
I don't like this.
Their numbers are rising.
All right.
Taste my blade. Yeah, in the name of Jetland.
Alright, let's do this. Get out of my way! Who's next? Hoorah! Take it all the way! You're no match for us. Come on, don't be so serious. Who's next? Soldier. Earthquake!
I don't like this. I'll show you how to fight. Pierce!
Who's next?
Taste my blade. Power
to
comes
me.
from within.
Take the offensive! Don't be so serious.
So yeah, I bring up like giant mecha games and me wanting to play them because like on basically the same day, Sega announced a PS4 version of Daughter Break, a very popular arcade giant mecha game they have, and the PS4 version has story mode and blackjack, hookers, all that stuff. I'd love to play, but they've not announced like a European release date or even an American release date. I'm not above importing this game from the States. And on the same day, Square announced Starwing Paradox in association with Sunlight, the Gundam series. Who does the Gundam? That's not the map they've got. Who do the Gundam series? And that's an arcade game very much in the same vein as Daughter Break. And I need to turn down the volume. Can you hear me now, motherfuckers?
Underestimate a soldier!
Let's begin the lesson. I won't go easy.
Taste my blade.
Oh, don't be so serious. Take this!
Splendid. Yeah, so Sega is releasing Lord of the Wake for PS4, that no European release date, and at the same time Square is releasing a very similar game in association with the people who make the Gundam games, not the Gundam series does. Also for arcade machines, that like the last arcade game they made was Dissidia Final Fantasy, and they later ended up giving that a story mode and putting it on the PS4. So like either one of those could end up coming to Europe, but like, will they though? Just
Mission complete.
don't know.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
As expected.
This would be much easier if I was looking at the actual screen.
Gadzooks, what a stunning spectacle! I might have gone a tad overboard with you down there.
I hope there's not too much damage to the city itself. Mission complete. We'll let the main army handle things from here.
Princess, what's wrong? Nothing. Watching those flames, though, I somehow... Nay, never mind. Let us depart.
Ophelia, why are your proportions so weird? I don't know if you said that like after I said that thing about Ophelia, or before that. Yeah, the Zonga Valkyrie.
Then allow me to continue.
Imagine the Sega boardroom meeting. So there's a Valkyria fire, and she just has huge the Honga Zonga Zumas. Just tremendous Bahama Hamazangas. Does she have a personality? No. No, just breasts.
Freet, good news. You can write here again.
How's that?
You've been specifically requested to write an article.
Me, specifically?
The suits are shallow. Yesterday they sided with the anti-war sentiments. Now, they're back to slinging what sells.
So, what's this piece supposed to be on?
The capture of Mugen Ruse. Military wants...
Oh god, Makoto here is basically just one man Fox News for Jutland.
And help raise the nation's morale.
Go back to swimming, Makoto.
Truth is, they just want you to write a propaganda piece. But honestly, it'd be a huge help to me to have you write it. Besides, I miss working with you.
Okay, I'll do it.
It's decided then.
Every Jutland newspaper wrote about the attack on the old kingdom of Ruse. Liberation of the capital.
I can't believe that you are racist against orcas.
The impact of
Orcas make the best journalists. It's just that this one, you know,
What was it like for Ruse during that period?
is bad. Is bad orca.
The atmosphere
Rosy Empire was tumultuous. Like the traitors had planned, they succeeded in rekindling the country's awareness of the Liberation War. Conversely, they brought the people of Ruse together, albeit through a shared animosity toward Jutland.
How ironic.
They gave us yet another reason to attack.
I suspect their aim was to compromise our morale.
However, the proud people of Ruse side with His Majesty. Morale has risen with righteous fury, not dwindled.
As for the self-proclaimed superpowers,
They have chosen to wait and see how events unfold. It appears they view this as an issue unrelated to them.
they hope we destroy each other, so to speak.
There's intel that a politician from Jutland has contacted them, so precautions should be made on how they will act.
How deliciously cunning.
Going a bit ardent there, Claudius.
Victory than the one at Covaltus, Your Majesty.
I have an idea, sire.
Speak.
Why not retake Avalon?
Explain yourself.
Your Majesty, you have always taken care of the factory workers and craftsmen of Avalon. You never gave too much or too little of lodging, food, and employment. You have tamed them skillfully and steadily.
I quite enjoyed watching the people of Avalon's spirits break, Your Majesty. You had them eating out of your hand.
There are many in Avalon who do not agree with Jutland's invasion and wish for Your Majesty's rule once again. If we are to reclaim it, now is the opportunity, before they are fully persuaded by the Jutes.
In that case, I'd better take point. It's no secret that the Jutes snatched
I do wonder how they don't realise that they're the bad guys when they're casually talking about how delicious it is to break people's spirits. But then, I wonder this about, like, the British Empire during its peak as well, because, like, you get letters from British politicians being like, the people here are so wonderful, wise, they have such a great sense of pride and an unshakable moral compass. So we have to break their spirit and cultural identity so that they can become subservient to us. And like, okay, imperial British politician, how can you write that in a letter and not stop and go, shit, I'm sounding a bit Star Wars here. Which is impressive because those films won't be released for quite some time.
Your visage betrayed an unspoken question. So, here we are.
Sorry.
We permit you to ask.
It concerns the Valkyria. On the battlefield at Covaltus, it caused harm to even our allies. Strategically, I understand it was a necessary sacrifice. I admire Your Majesty's resolve in taking such actions. However, this time...
You cannot accept it, no?
I know they would be honored to die on the battlefield by enemy gunfire. But succumbing to the Valkyria's wicked tomb makes their sacrifices meaningless. Is such a meaningless death even necessary?
Your honest compassion is a rarity among the court. That is precisely why you were dubbed a Grand General. To say nothing of your skills as an unparalleled warrior.
I am not worthy of such words.
However, that is likewise the reason you lack understanding. Mark us well. On the path of power, martyrs have no meaning but as stepping stones. As we walk the road to rule, sacrifices must needs be made. We would offer our citizens, our soldiers, even our soul. That, Maxine, is the true way of kings. Should you wish to serve us, we shall make use of you. You work well with Gustav, no? Learn from him what it means to be a Grand General of the Rusi Empire.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We look forward to hearing your role in recapturing Avalon.
I don't think Gustav is going to survive this mission.
Conviction. I can't imagine that His Majesty's resolve as an autocrat would ever waver. However, is the Emperor truly the man I should serve? Is he the image of a ruler that the people, that I seek?
Bro, your motivations are so confusing here. Like, half the time when Claudius does something evil, you're just like, oh, he's so wonderfully fascist. He's so great. I love that he is willing to sacrifice, like, the lives and well-beings of everyone around him, up to and including entire nations. I love how he constantly uses the royal plural. And then half the time you're like, oh shit, maybe he's evil because of all of those things I just said.
Furthermore, morale within Jutland increases. Same with the momentum in Parliament and the pro-war factions. It was perfect. This is possible thanks to you inspiring the nation.
It was a really good column. The Jutland army can still fight. The Liberation War isn't over yet. The citizens have faith in the military. Your words have lifted the country's spirits.
It's like they forgot all about Kvaltis.
Better if they do. Vi, you keep track of Gustav. This time, we're taking him out for good.
Aren't you going to eat, milady? I seem to have lost my appetite. Not hungry? Who are you, and what have you done with Ophelia? Oh, please. It's just about the incident at Mugen Ruse. I had a feeling something's been bothering you since then. Why was the attack even necessary? It seemed less about raising morale than simply trampling over the Empire's former capital. You seem lost. I wonder what my brother would have done. Scolded me, most likely.
Yeah, your brother wasn't that smart, mate.
Nope. Just don't have it in me. Then what do you think, Miranda? I did have the same question, but at the end of the day, orders are orders. So
Wait a second. I know your voice actor.
for thinking such things. Now, I didn't say that. If
You're
still
Kyubey.
why not talk it over with the captain? He would probably not even bother to scold me. Still, he is your commanding officer. If a subordinate has doubts, it's on him to keep it from affecting the operation. Oh, what to do? If you stay like this, not even singing is going to help. For not having a scolding in you, that hit close to home. And to tell the truth, there's been something bothering me too. About my brother. What happened? Did you not hear back from him? About the captain?
I didn't recognise her at first because she's talking in a slightly higher pitched tone when she uses for most of her roles. But no, it's Kyubey's voice actor.
My brother did follow up on it. I found his research notes. Did you read them, Miranda? Yes, milady. I entrust this to your highness. All that's written there, I believe to be true. To read or not to read, that is the question. Whether it's nobler to reveal the truth or hide it.
You leave Shakespeare out of this, Kyubey. I realise it's a bit too late for that, but you leave Shakespeare out of this.
Every bit as strict as Godot after all. Well, I am his little sister.
Yeah, his sister who fights exactly the same as him. And who seems to just serve the same purpose in the storyline.
June 23rd. Led by Admiral Gustav, the Ruse army attacked Avalun's industrial zone with a squad of heavy mana weaponry.
The Jutland army's guard was by no means weak. and their defense perimeter was firmly established. However, Commander Gustav tossed them about with clever tactics and his squad's nimble offense. It's written in the history of the war that they sieged Avaloon in only a few hours.
Alrighty then. Let's pay back the favor, shall we?
The Ruse army thoroughly triumphed over the Jutland army. It was a battle in which Gustav handily restored his honor.
See, I thought Gustav was Grand Moff Tarkin, but they seem to be suggesting actually he's the pretty one. I'm very confused.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
I believe we are still on chapter... Yeah, we're still on chapter 6. If we weren't, she'd be like, this is a true story. V is absolutely terrible at being a spy.
I can't believe they beat us. We will need to take back Avaloon quickly.
The engineers we sent from Jutland are still there. They've pretty much become hostages.
We'll rescue them. I swear it.
Violet, I have a job for you.
You need me to infiltrate Avaloon, right?
Correct. To move public opinion.
Time to sway the masses again. The once liberated Avaloon retaken by Ruse. The usual spin. Ruse the evil empire. Jutland the defender of justice. Sound good?
It'll be plenty.
I'll get to work on the article then.
I'm relying on you.
Well then.
Hey, Am.
What?
Can you swing by my office later? I just want to talk to you about something.
Sure, but can't we talk here?
Nah, that's kinda... later, okay?
This isn't Baz's office.
Goodness, this is for me? What a beautiful pendant. Thank you. I'll take great care of it.
Maria being possessed by the Valkyria is literally a case of someone doing the evil voice and their tits getting bigger. Well, like, Claudius is in the background going, this can happen. Now she is wearing evil lipstick and smoking out of an evil cigarette holder.
What did you say? And you want to know this why? For reasons.
Ask about it yourself.
If it was that easy, I wouldn't be coming to you.
What about Fried or Solomon?
No way in hell I can ask them.
Yet you can ask me?
Well, you're you. Just slap on that famous poker face and pop the question nice and casual for me, yeah?
I don't think so.
Wait. Don't you want to know too?
Not at all.
No. This isn't about that. It's about safety. It's such a dangerous job. We gotta take precautions. I've considered sending my employees to do research.
That's one way to get themselves killed.
I know, right? But even if you can't ask up front, you've got ways of looking it up, I'd wager. Say, you're both in the military, and it's in their files.
Maybe, but...
Well, I'll leave it to you. You got this, Sam.
I suppose it's better to be safe than sorry. Guess I have no choice.
Hack.
Wolf.
84166.
You two are not being subtle about this.
It's encrypted. The cipher's in the envelope. Farewell. So, how'd it go? You got it, yeah?
Sorry, you'll have to ask her directly.
Say what? Vi? What the hell?
That's my line. Care to share with me? What exactly were you thinking?
Let's have this public argument really loudly.
You contacted the military because you wanted to know my measurements?
Yeah.
What? This was really worth spending plot time on.
What the heck?
I put him up to it. My bad.
You could have just asked me.
That's what I said.
No goddamn way. That's too embarrassing.
Oh, I think your current situation is way more embarrassing. Why are you being so coy? You
Baz
always
already
seem
seemed human to me, and like, Fleet is Orca, and the other two just aren't anything approaching actual people.
Nowadays, just walking through Imperial territory as Margaretha is dangerous. That'll be a big help.
I'm sorry, your alter ego's called Margaretha.
Be tailored to accentuate your curves, yeah? Not exactly easy without precise data.
You may not show it, Baz, but you have the pride of a craftsman. Whatever you make has to be perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
I appreciate it, guys.
Sure.
I don't know, it might be.
Do anything. Sorry about this, Vi. I wasn't thinking clearly.
Well, I gotta get to work on that coat. See ya. Huh?
Now wait just a minute. You had an amateur investigate someone from military intelligence. Who do you think erased his footprints?
We'll take you out to dinner to make up for this.
Just, please, spare us.
I see that the weather is improved now that people aren't sad. That's how weather works, right? I direly need to up everybody's stats. So that's not a shit ton of Ragnite. Because the economy in this game is meaningless.
Come again.
Yo. What do you want? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? See ya.
Just buy more Vagnite.
Welcome. Come again.
Yo. What do you want? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? See ya.
Okay, to headquarters.
What? Is there something you need? Headquarters sent us a request. So it seems. Good work. Good work.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about that? Let's do Operation Caged Bird.
Op details are as follows. That's all. Banner.
I'm gonna take Jorda out. This one with Isaac.
Let's do this. No match for us.
Intercept the enemy!
I'll show you.
Harvest.
Damn shoots!
I won't go easy.
Light him up!
Taste my blade!
Farewell.
Take the offensive!
The tides are turning!
Burn them all!
Terribly sorry.
Who's next?
You should have studied us.
Terribly sorry.
Who's next?
Among paupers.
It's Curtis! I'll focus on defense. All right, show's over. I'll murder her.
Child's play.
Are you ready? Show's over. It's Curtis. Too slow.
Missed me by a
Out of the
mile.
way.
Taste my blade! In the name of Jutland!
Show's over.
Taste my blade!
Can you dodge this?
I'll show you.
Who's next?
The tides are turning!
Show's over.
Out of my way, Rock. Firing a gun feels amazing.
Light him up.
Onward to victory!
Who's next? Show's over.
Time to show.
Don't look away.
Taste my blade! First!
Take the offensive.
The fruits of our labor, yes?
I don't even know where I'm meant to be going.
Reinforcements sighted.
I found them.
Something, something, bridges, something.
Spotted.
To arms!
You ready?
Constant vigilance!
Outcomes happen.
Serve the enemy! Do not give up! I must fall!
On a search. Form up.
Taste my blade!
No more. All right. All right. You go round tomorrow. Who's next?
Hold back down.
How can this happen? Push them back.
Serve the enemy.
All's well, thanks to me.
All right. Commoner. Burn them all.
I'll
Who's
show you.
next?
Taste my blade!
Commander down. Calm down. Who's next?
Apparently we were meant to do that.
Show's over. Push
Keep
through.
up the pressure.
All right.
Onward to victory!
Intercept the enemy. Let's end this.
Enemy reinforcements sighted.
Time to shove.
All right.
I won't go easy. Let's begin the lesson. Farewell.
Who's next? Governor.
Time to shove.
Their numbers are rising.
Who's next?
Taste my blade! Constant vigilance.
Suspicious.
Burn them all. Huh? Watch this.
Show's over.
Serve the enemy.
Light 'em up.
Begin the lesson.
Take this.
Look at how little damage grenades do. Grenades were serious business in Valkyria. I know I keep comparing this game to Valkyria Chronicles 1, and I probably shouldn't. But at the same time, like, you slap the Valkyria name on it, so what do you expect? But, like, you're already inviting comparisons to what is, like, a classic.
All right. Show's over. History by a mile. What are you looking at?
Time to shove.
All right. Show's over. Commander down. Let's end this.
This is a good position.
Their numbers are rising.
On a search. Who's next?
Out of my way, rock.
Intercept the enemy. Victory shall be mine. Who's next? Curtains.
Child's play.
You okay?
You have my face.
Even more enemies? It's curtains. All right. Victory shall
This is
be
a good
mine.
position.
Commander down.
Is everyone all right?
Onward to victory!
Cover me.
Begin the
Focus
lesson.
on defense. On a search.
Well, that was simple.
Mission complete. As expected.
Is there something you need? Headquarters sent us a request. Good work! How wonderful!
Op details are as follows. That's all.
All aboard the Sarah Express!
Intercept the enemy!
In the name of Jutland!
Push them back! Ambush!
I mustn't fall! Tis an ambush! Constant vigilance!
Charge!
It's the enemy!
Ambush! Damn
What
shoots!
is an ambush? But I don't wanna! It's kinda hard! Tis an ambush!
I'll focus on defense.
Keep an eye on them.
Push them back! Ambush!
Tis an ambush!
On the attack!
To arms!
You ready?
Taste my blade!
It's the enemy!
This is for my people! Yep, let's go!
Group them up!
Stay calm!
This isn't good. Damn shoots!
Do not give up hope!
Man down! Burn them all! What are you looking at? Who's next?
Evasive action!
Who's next?
Do not give up hope!
What are you looking at? Take this! All right. Commander, Who's next?
On the attack!
Yep, let's go.
Running out of time.
Who's
Rest
next?
in peace.
What are you looking at? Commander down.
Now or never.
Who's next?
We're trying to disarm these dorms. And we need to do it within 10 minutes, and we can't do it if there are enemies around. Oh shit, that's like 3 bombs.
Nice. All right. I found them.
Bunch of lame-os.
Let's end this.
In the name of justice. What's the big idea?
Take this. All right. On a search. This isn't good. What are you looking at? Who's next? What are you looking at? Who's next? Go!
In the name of Jericho. Look what I can do.
On the attack! We can do this!
But I don't wanna.
All right.
On the attack!
Commander down.
This will settle it.
Who's next?
This will settle it.
Sorry.
Point.
We can do this!
Terribly sorry. Point.
Let's end this.
Watch over me. Point.
No, aim at this guy.
Take the offensive.
Point.
Let's end this.
Be gone. Onward to victory. Yes. Point.
I did it, Helena!
Hand in hand.
All right.
This is rather good.
Right, let's find this last bomb.
ready?
Don't let it get to you!
Damn shoots!
Burn them all! Don't let it get to you!
Commander down! Who's next?
Now or never.
Commander down! That all you got?
Okay, disarm the dome.
Nice! All right. Mission complete.
After seeing better days under Jutland, life for the people of Avalon had returned to its rigid ways under rules. The people were taken aback, but obeyed. The Ruse army that was stationed throughout the city made sure of it.
Much of the citizenry has already been swayed by Jutland. I wonder if Victor is underestimating our foe.
Those Jutes sure did rile up the flock fast. But the sheep will step back in line soon enough. His Majesty's already tamed them. Nothing but chattel now. As long as they follow orders and don't think too hard, they get everything they need to survive. Out of all the Rusy colonies, this one might be my favorite.
You imposed a heavy tax on Ipsaria.
Each colony gets its own treatment, so they think they have it better than the others. There's always someone below.
Always someone below us, huh?
Interesting perspective, isn't it? His Majesty's idea, of course. That's just like him. Cunning, yet bold. Control the herds by convincing them the grass is dying on the other side. Ingenious, if I do say so myself. They don't even realize they're lining up for the slaughter. You got something to say there, Maxine?
Maxim here just like, are we the bad guys?
As long as they're still howling for their precious liberation, they can't just abandon this place. Those wolves are already on the prowl. As they say, the end justifies the means.
You seem to be having fun.
And you seem to be getting bored. Well, things are pretty complicated for you.
I only wish to bring victory as an Imperial general.
If Victor heard that, he'd probably scoff at it. But I believe you. I'll even trust you to watch my back.
Gustav.
Believe it or not, I like straightforward people like you. Staying true to yourself, trying to make an honest living. It's a way of life I envy, because I could never do it.
Is there something you need? We let the enemy take our territory.
Alright, let's retake Avalon.
Op details are as follows.
A flying tank? Some kind of robot bird? Isn't a flying tank just a plane?
That's all. Vandergen, move out.
The Jutland army began moving to take back Avalon.
Hey, what's the matter, Fifi? Hmm? You kind of seem, different from usual. Am I not the same as ever? I know how you feel, but please try to stay composed. Right. Hey, Miranda. Yes, Sarah? I gotta ask you. You're always hanging around with Fifi, aren't you? Of course. I am her lady-in-waiting. What is it, Sarah? Miranda, please protect Fifi. No matter what, okay? Oh. I mean, I'm gonna try my bestest to protect her too. But you know, you're stronger and sturdier and way more trustworthy than those stinky boys.
Are you and Tenko related?
Anyway, I promise to protect Her Highness no matter what. Yeah, cross our hearts, hope to die. But why bring this up so suddenly? Well, you see, I realized something. That is, I noticed how special Fifi is to everyone. Like, she's always been that way to us. She's gonna be way, way, way more special to the whole wide world. So, I want to keep her safe, no matter the cost. Even if it costs me my life. Not that I want to die. But if I gotta. It's a big enough deal that I really, truly feel that way. Guess I don't know how to say it good. I understand perfectly. I also believe the princess is our country's last hope. After the war is over, she is Jutland. It's why she's so special. And why you want to protect her. That makes sense! Wow, Fifi's so cool! Agreed. Her Highness is... cool.
Her Highness is not cool.
Let's do this. All right, let's do this.
He may as well not exist. We never see him do anything.
This should be easy.
Open fire!
Caught us unawares.
Don't let her keep it interesting. This ain't good.
Light him up!
Pay attention!
Hooray, we freed some hostages. Freedom!
Tango sighted. Open fire!
House unawares.
Get it on! Take the offensive! All right. Don't underestimate a soldier!
Let's see your ears.
Come on, don't be so serious. Take the offensive! Who's next? Don't underestimate a soldier! Commander down! Come on, don't be so serious!
Taste my way.
Murderer, right! Don't underestimate a soldier!
Onward to victory.
That wasn't satisfying at all. Burn them all! I'm gonna attack! Come on, don't be so serious. Try not to do this. Take the offensive! Attack from a distance! Take the offensive!
Begin the lesson.
Come on, don't be so serious. Burn them all! Try not to do this! Out of my way!
Out of my way. Let's begin the
No
lesson.
retreating! Attack! Come on, don't be so serious.
Begin the lesson.
Who's next?
Was a worthy foe.
Come on, don't be
This
so
is for my
serious.
people.
All right.
Let's begin the lesson.
All right.
Taste my blade.
Who's next? Don't be so serious. Who's next?
Let's keep up the pressure.
Who's next?
Okay, 2 out of 4 bases down.
Onward to victory! I'll prove myself.
Intercept the enemy! I'll murder
Honest.
Take this!
Begin the lesson.
Commander down! Let's do this!
I'll show you.
Taste my blade! Your ears! There's no other way.
Let's end this!
In the name of Jutland!
Area secured. You're mine! I'll murder her!
Evasive action!
Honest.
Taste my blade!
Commander down!
I don't like this.
Don't underestimate a soldier!
Lend me your ears!
Get it on! Let's do this! Light him up, damage!
You should have studied us.
I won't die. This must see how Skyrim guards feel over time.
Who's next? Get it on! No, all right.
They're all the same. Every Bethesda game.
Commander down.
Calm down.
I won't go easy.
vigilance.
I'm not retreating!
All right.
Let's keep up the pressure.
Area secure.
Good work.
That's just an airship. Oh, wait, is that a whale? I have no idea.
All right.
I like how Gustav just eliminates his advantage by immediately landing near us.
Let's end this.
Reinforcements!
Take this.
Enemy on the side.
Reinforcements.
Come on, don't be so scared!
Burn them all.
Come on, don't be so serious! Get it on! The thunder of Rue! You're not a rest soldier! I'll show you how a real man fights! Let's get it on! You really know how to keep it interesting. You're so weak!
Pardon?
What?
How come we can't shoot upwards?
Someone's coming! Hail of the Empire! Don't be so serious!
Who's next?
How to send a witness.
They're attacking from a distance!
Begin the lesson.
Don't let the rest of it as soldier not done yet!
Who's next?
Someone's coming for me, huh?
Keep up the pressure.
Keep it together.
Serve the enemy.
The thunder of Rue!
Did that do anything?
Spies
Get it on! Don't underestimate a soldier! What should I do?
Nope, I'm at wrong thing.
Watch this!
Do not give up!
Don't underestimate a soldier!
Keep up the pressure.
Constant vigilance.
Hail of the Empire! Who's next? Don't underestimate a soldier!
Constant vigilance.
Let's do this!
Constant vigilance.
Who's next? Not done yet!
Your ears.
You okay?
Thanks.
Gustav, please stop flying. Can't hit you up there.
Constant vigilance. Reinforcements rising.
Keep up the pressure. Enemy reinforcements in sight.
Their numbers are rising. Onward to victory. This is for my people.
How are you still flying when I've hit both your wings?
I shan't give in.
Underestimate a soldier! What should I do? Something's come party to talk to me.
Onward to victory.
Who's next?
Constant vigilance.
Underestimate a soldier!
See your ears. What shall we do? Like this. Constant vigilance. Floods. Are you all right?
Serve the enemy.
Constant vigilance.
Reinforcements in sight.
Onward to victory.
Enemy reinforcements!
This is for my people.
Take this!
Reinforcements in sight.
Enemy reinforcements!
Not done yet.
Where's the fucking mecha whale gone? It's gonna come down in a moment.
Who's next? Soldier! Who's next?
Constant vigilance.
Move, Amulet.
I'll show you how to fight.
To arms!
You ready? Now you got it. Come on now. On a search. Who's next? All right, let's get it on. Come on now.
I owe you.
Someone's getting interesting. They're attacking from a distance. Now, get it on. Now you got it.
Stay alert.
My word.
Attacking from a distance. Don't underestimate a soldier. Now, damn it. Now you got it. Reinforcements! Enemy reinforcements! Now you got. Now you got. Now you got.
Tides are turning.
Now you got. Let's end this. Now you.
I must stand strong.
Stop dying.
Let's keep up the pressure.
All right. That all you got? That all you got?
Terribly sorry.
Who's next?
Quit spacing out.
All right, let's do this.
That
That all you got?
Hey, Gustav, I need you to land again.
Don't need to panic.
All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this.
Onward to victory.
I'll show you.
You ready?
Enemy reinforcement sighted.
Don't be so serious.
Tides are turning.
They're attacking from a distance. Burn them all. Take out the way. Made a soldier. Keep it interesting.
The enemy. Won't permit anymore.
This is for my people. My word. Constant vigilance.
Serve the enemy.
Don't underestimate a soldier. All right, let's do this.
I'll show you.
You ready?
No way.
What should I do?
This is
Won't
for my
permit
people.
anymore.
Don't underestimate a
I like this.
soldier. All right, let's do this. Let's go. I'll show you how a real man fights. Let's end this.
Not done yet.
Constant
Enemy
vigilance.
reinforcement sighted.
Enemy reinforcements. Reinforcements.
Onward to victory.
I'll show you.
You ready? Burn them all. Hoorah! Take it all the way. All right. No, don't underestimate a All right.
Not done yet.
All right.
Constant vigilance.
Begin the lesson.
Attack us from a distance. Who's next? Don't underestimate
The Empire.
Someone's coming. Reinforcements.
You get up.
I owe you one later.
Someone's coming.
your ears.
Don't underestimate a soldier!
What should I do?
I can't swing it anymore.
Come on now!
Once more with me.
Take it out of the way!
Enemy is your eyesight.
Honest search. That all you got? Let's end this! That all you got? He's damaged.
Enemy is your eyesight.
Reinforcements!
Not done yet.
That all you got? 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 Burn them all! Let's end this!
Do not give up hope.
That all you got? All right.
Begin the lesson.
That all you got?
Not done.
It really shouldn't be able to.
That all you got? That all you got? That all you got? All right. That all you got?
Not done. Out of my way.
Come on.
Enemy is your eyesight.
That all you got? Don't underestimate a soldier!
Beg pardon?
That all you got? That all you got? That all you got?
Oh, thank God, I think we killed it. He tries me. He tries me and I shall have him.
Mission complete. As expected. You're not getting away this time.
Captain? That look. Amlet, you mustn't. Methinks the captain's aiming for that alchemic engine. He's after the Grand General. Even if we pursued him, what would we do? I do not know. However, I must confirm the truth behind Godot's research.
Oh my, flushed out.
Gustav.
So, you're the whelp who killed Balthus. For an anti-Valkyria squad, you sure have skewed priorities.
Balthus didn't remember. July 4th, 1843, in Molda Orphanage.
Yeah, how old is Gustav? He doesn't look older than Amlet.
Of course, Balthus didn't. That's the kind of man he was. But I remember a hunt I'll never forget. I put down 3 young pups that day. Shot a she-bitch too. Even lit the fire myself. It's so boring leaving everything to your subordinates. There's much more fun to be had in doing it yourself. Those were the days. The whole world was our hunting ground. There wasn't anything Claudius and his friends couldn't do. Nothing the 5 of us had to fear. So you're out for revenge. You want to kill His Majesty? Dog shit.
Amlet!
Isn't this fun?
Everyone in this game has such a blasé attitude to war crimes.
I heard. So you target the Emperor. You wage war for revenge.
At least I didn't sell out to the enemy.
To move a country for your own reasons. How are you any different from the man you wish to take revenge on? What will you achieve by killing the Emperor?
I don't want to achieve anything.
I see. So you've taken such excessive measures when you have nothing to gain. The end justifies the means as long as your goal is accomplished. That is not unlike His Majesty. However, you waver simply from my words. Making the Emperor your enemy is laughable with such a weak mentality. How dull. Your swordplay has always lacked conviction, but today it is appallingly sluggish. To be slain by such a hollow man, Gustav will be turning in his grave.
I haven't given him a grave yet, he's only just died.
Nothing like the Emperor.
Indeed. I retract my statement. You are different from the Emperor. His Majesty is a terrifying man. One with the resolve to sacrifice his soldiers as needed for his path to power. But look at you. You're not prepared for sacrifice. And you see nothing in your future should you reach your goal.
You're wrong.
How pathetic. Has your time stopped since the day His Majesty attacked? Never mind. I thought to cut you down for the sake of the Emperor, but you are unworthy of even that.
I retract my statement. You are nothing like the Emperor. He has a character arc and coherent motivations.
Princess,
He is also a moron. He's a fucking idiot.
the Emperor is like the only relatively smart character in this game.
What future awaits you on the road to ruin? Hamlet? Hamlet. Your Highness, I could not say it. Couldn't tell him that I know. The words caught in my throat. Why do you suppose that is, milady? I think of the pain Hamlet must be in. Burden he shoulders with every step.
Hamlet the traitor killed his second target, Gustav. And at the Third Battle of Avalon, Jutland claimed victory.
Okay, we are going to leave things there for today then, because yeah, that's the end of chapter 6. You don't fight a whale mech and not end the chapter on it. Next stream, don't know when it will be, but we'll be doing something other than Valkyria Revolution. Done like 3 in a row. It's time for a break and doing something else. Final Fantasy X maybe. Okay, I will see you then.